Hello everybody, Gingershadow here, and welcome back to some more of the Naruto Block C series with me. Episode 15. Because the stream was null and void. So we're back. A day was took off for various reasons. Most people can probably assume why, to one degree or another. And yeah, and a bit of a thing where we did a stream with the plans of doing a big fun tournament, and it all went down the pisser because people just had to be chaotic, and unfortunately it's one of those things where I just couldn't keep myself being positive over it and just decided, nah, we're done. It's one of those things, like, to the point when I stop having fun, that's the point when things just stop, because part of me doing these videos, doing the streams, if I'm not enjoying it, it's really hard to stay positive and, you know, make it entertaining. Basically, I don't want to just sit there in silence, and I don't want to just sit there and be angry. So, it's one of those ones. But yeah. Anyway, there were, obviously, people that were, like, sorry, and hopefully I'm okay. Realistically, I'm fine. It's one of those ones. It's not just so much one person did one thing that really got me going. It's more a collection of people did a lot of things over the entire series, and it's been building up bit by bit by bit. Then we did the stream, where literally just people were doing dumb stuff throughout it. And then it got to the point where at the tournament thing, all they had to do was kind of stand around, talk to each other while I got set up, but they kept causing a racket. I'm like, can you stop causing a racket? Can you stop shooting barrage attacks? Can you get in a line and just, take, so we could do the number of things? Now they decided they had to go and be chaotic there and start shooting things, at which point I'm like, okay, well, we're finding out what this is. And yeah, it was just a tipping point, basically. It's one of those ones. Oh, it got me annoyed to the point where I just thought, nah, we're just stopping here. So, yeah, that stream's gone. That stream's gone, so I have to go over the whitelisting again for that. I don't know if we'll do another. I might try and do another, because we have got the tournament arena sitting there. And I would like to do a tournament. Like, that was part of the idea of this series, was the idea of getting Dragon Block and Naruto people to fight. So, that would be fun. It's one of those ones. It's like, I can only try, but people don't want to play along. Like, I can't make people realistically play along. And if people can't, to at least a degree behave for a minute while things get set up, then what can I do at that point? Oh, because, like, I don't enjoy banning people. I really don't. Like, I hate it. I hate having to ban people because it's horrible. Like, some people obviously deserve it and that because they go out of their way to do dumb stuff, but then other people are like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that, and they try to say it's not. It's like, I always feel partly bad about it because there's always the chance that I could be wrong in these things. I assume majority of the time I'm not, because half the time I catch people doing things. But it's like, I don't like doing it. In this series, I've had to ban quite a few people. And, like, some have been people that have just been around that I've barely seen. Some are people that have been regulars. And it's one of those ones. I don't enjoy doing it, but people seem to have a really hard time following the rules. And it's problematic because if I put the word out and say, hey, if you break these rules, I will ban you, I have to follow through on that. Because if I don't follow through on that, what do you think people are going to do? They're going to keep breaking the rules. I have to at least show some level of admin authority on that one. Even if I don't want to at certain times. But yeah. It's one of those ones. But yeah, just to realize the rules of the server. You don't put points in medical. Some clans will start with points, but what you're going to start with maybe at most 10. I can see people's health. If I see people's health has changed, then I'll know they've done it. If their health is absurdly high, like over 50, I'm going to know they've done it. So, it's one of those ones. It's a very obvious thing I said right at the very start, don't do it. And yet several people have still done it. And they're like, oh, I need a reset. I'm like, well, I'm not taking my time to reset you, because then people are just going to take the mick and keep doing it and try and get away with it. Because they'll think, oh, just get a reset. I'm not spending my time doing that. That's not on. Auto clickers are never allowed. They're never allowed. That's never a thing. I've also at this point had to ban essentially people using clones, not the shadow clones, like from training. they're fine. You can only summon 5 of them. You fight them, they fight you, they teleport around, they move around. No, people are using ninja clones. They're summoning hundreds of them, and then using attacks that don't kill them. No, you shouldn't be able to summon an army of enemies and not kill them. Like, bats, they die. You summon a bunch, they die, then you have to let everything calm down because experience, blah, blah, blah. But you have to keep resummoning when you let them die. If people want to take a mob grinder and gather loads of mobs together and kill them, fine, I don't care about that. Just don't have a thing where you're gonna set where you're literally just not, you're just able to sit there and spam, you're able to AFK on things. Yeah. Oh. There's not a ton of rules in this, but the more people keep trying to look for loopholes, the more I have to keep trying to make more rules to stop people from loopholes. The people that go out their way to find loopholes are the ones that end up annoying me the most, because I say, hey, don't do this. And then they question it, and it's like, don't question it. Just go along with it. Just you know, play by the rules. Play by the setting that everyone's meant to be playing by. You know, there's like, you can find ways to make your lives easier, but like, don't try and find ways to pretty much just straight out break the rules, but just not an exact wording I said. Like, ugh. Either way. Took the start there to do that rant, just because after the streaming that, people were going to ask or say about it, and I feel like I better as well just go over it. Because it's one of those ones. I didn't want to just sit and carry on as if nothing happened, because people obviously know it did. So, there's that. But hey, anyway, carrying on from there. We'll continue on. Hopefully, people will just behave. Not malarkey. Like, I don't expect people to behave perfectly, because, you know, it's Minecraft, people look to have fun, blah, 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 blah. But it's why those, like, there's a limit. And, like, when there's, like, events and stuff trying to get made, you'd expect if you want to take part in an event that maybe you'd put on some level of behavior so the event can start and get done. Like, you know, it's why those, if you don't want to be there, you'd have to be there. But whatever. Right, anyway, whitelisting. I went over this in the stream. The stream, obviously, no one else has been whitelisted from it, so tease what it is. I did whitelist members that have asked to get on, that are getting rank or higher, that's the thing. Two people added to the whitelist from the comment section from the previous video, episode 14. Zyron26 and the only one 420. YouTube added to the whitelist mod pack if people not should be on Discord where it belongs. And as usual, link to Discord should be down below in the description. Now, things. During the stream, we did do a couple of things. We did... Well, one, I confirmed Tsunade exists. That was another thing that annoyed me. Is it still going to be like this? Let's find out. Yeah, okay, so someone's stole the medical water from there. Okay, someone's partly cleared that out, so that's at least good. Yeah! See if you come use this place. Maybe, like, you know, clear it out again when you're done. You shouldn't leave any sand lying around, because it blocks up areas where things could spawn. So it's a bit pointless. But yeah, basically people left this in a state. They've left the Orochimaru in a state. It's one of those ones. Ugh. At least we know Tsunade spawns here. She does indeed spawn here, because I've seen her. So, don't have to worry about that anymore. If I want to go get Tsunade, we now can. If that is the stage we want to go for. We have an option in that one. I could still go look for Jiraiya. So comment section, let us know. Which one should I finalize get? I'm gonna get the stage scroll today. Then it's pretty much, I now know this. I can confirm Tsunade spawns there. We've seen a Orochimaru spawn. I assume Jiraiya spawns in a Mesa. I don't know where a Mesa is. I need to find one, but it's one of those ones. If people choose that as the thing, I'll go find it. I'll get a video thing of Jiraiya spawning or something and then go from there. But yeah, let us know which one you think we should go for. Other thing though, we beat Zabuza. It wasn't very hard. Mainly because, right before the stream started, my Sharingan evolves. It's Madara or Madara's brother, one of the two. It looks quite good. Cool. It also does mean I've now got Susanoo. Which, I mean, it looks like Madara's Susanoo. I don't know if Madara's brother is got the same Susanoo. I forget. But either way, we've now got our ultimate defense back. That's pretty good. That's going to be helpful. Oh, like, I originally was thinking fighting people, oh, this is going to be quite challenging because the inner gates doesn't work. That was another thing we experimented with and confirmed. And don't even know what the bloody hell's happening with it. Inner gates, we got it to level 10, spent 45,000 on it. Does nothing. It does fucking nothing. I'm saying 45,000, hold on. No, plus the 5,000 it cost to buy it. Yeah, it was like 50,000. Joy. But, yeah. What the feck is this monstrosity and why is it here? Is that just blocks not loaded in? Oh, yeah, okay. So basically, someone generally told the front off that thing. Which, anyway, to go back to, like, the grinding thing and stuff like that. That, like, the box and stuff, I don't mind. People can go in that. People can gather up mobs. People can kill them. The big ruling when it comes to the grinding, the reason why we took out, say, Explosion from Dragon Ball Z people is because basically they gathered up hundreds of mobs, which could end up causing lag anyway, and they'd essentially use an attack. It wouldn't kill them. Majority of the time, it wouldn't even damage them. And it was pretty much a situation of they would gain thousands of TP per, like, a minute. And that's not on. There's, like... I'm all for efficient methods, but that's going a bit far. Like, because pretty much they can just sit and spam that one technique over and over and over and over. At least, like, with the bats, you've got to get a variety of techniques, and at least they die, and then you can't exactly just endlessly spam it, because the experience would literally break your game. So, there's that. But, I don't know, I think the bigger ruling is just make sure the stuff you're fighting can die, and it does die. The lizards sort of an exception to that, because they act as kind of training dummies, but people don't, like, you can't really gather a large number of them together, or you shouldn't. I don't know, I'm sort of against there being large crowds of them. Because obviously, again, I don't want people just launching large-scale attacks and just gaining endless TP in absurd quantities. Like, the bats are pretty efficient. Like, I feel like that's kind of the tippity top of where we can realistically go with that, though. Probably. Oh. Anyway, right. Things. What else was there? Oh, yeah. Inner gates. Doesn't work. Don't know what's on. I don't know what's going on with it. It just doesn't want to work. We've tried it. We've tested it. We tried deleting it and buying it back just in case it was buying it off Piccolo that broke it. No, nothing wants to make it work. So I don't realistically know what to do with it. But it does mean that we're at a bigger disadvantage than I thought. Originally, I thought Dragon Ball Z people, they have got access to God mode and in turn, God, Evolution, Super Saiyan Blue and all that. That puts them at a 3 times multiplier, or 3.1 on Blue Evolution. Right, okay. The 800 gates at max gives us a 3 times multiplier. Except the only difference is they drain ki, our one drains our health. So that was a huge disadvantage, no matter what way you swung it. Because we would not be able to maintain that, like, for very long at all. On top of that, Dragon Ball Z people are much stronger per point. And our max stats clap out at the same point. So no matter what way you swung it, the Dragon Ball Z people were going to be stronger. And we were going to lose health if we tried to match them in a pure strength battle. Right, cool. So what's our ways of getting around that? Well, things like, you know, our ninja tricks, Susanoo, bits and pieces. But I did think we'd be able to use a bit of the inner gates to kind of match the power gap a little bit. We can. I genuinely don't know how on earth we're going to do this now. I mean, Susanoo's one option, but, like, it's not the be-all and end-all. Like, yeah, Susanoo is strong. Susanoo is a very high defense thing. I don't exactly know how the defense thing for it works. I reckon it's basically acting as if you're constantly blocking. So it takes your defense stat from here, like in Dragon Ball, and applies that to you. I assume that. I don't know if that's true. I've got no way of really testing that, to be honest. So, who knows? I mean, I guess my way of testing that would be I'd have to fight something, let it hit me, see what it damages, block, see what it damages, summon Susanoo, see what it damages, and then see if the damage matches up. And that's something I could actually do, because I could summon a Shadow Clone and do that. I'm going to summon a Shadow Clone. I want to know for certain if that is how Susanoo's applying its thing. Because people said Susanoo applies resistance 6 or something. Yeah, no, that doesn't matter to Dragon Block. Dragon Block doesn't care. Like, I don't think it really... Yeah, I don't think Dragon Block really cares about your level of resistance, to be honest. And even if it did, I don't think resistance 6 would be enough to bar, like, 200 damage. Resistance is supposed to be, like, resistance 5. It's supposed to be, like... I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it just doesn't sound like it would work. Is that simple? Plus, we don't actually gain the effects. I'm not sure. Okay. We summon Clone. He does a lot. Cool. I block. He does... What was that like? I went from 90 down to that. 71. I activate Susanoo. He does 4. Okay. There may be a bit more to this than just their block stat. There's definitely a bit more to this. I don't see how Resistance 4 could do that much, though. That's absurd. It's great, but it's absurd. Or Resistance 5 or whatever it is. I get the idea it's supposed to reduce your damage by 20%, but by that math, that means that at Resistance 5 or whatever, then you just can't die? I should be taking no damage, so that can't be exactly how it works. There must be something a bit more going on there. I don't know. Either way, systems of defense, but you know what's there? Our clone did do 4 damage. Now, obviously, that's just taking off our base attack stat. So, alright, cool. Our base attack stat, we're 85. Dragon Ball people can hit a bit harder than that, because they can use the multiplier, and they can use key fists, and all that malarkey. So, I generally don't know how much system is going to help us. It'll be interesting to find out, I suppose, as time goes. I mean, that and... I'm wondering if our other forms give us any benefit as well, actually. I mean... Could it? I kind of want to test that and see as well. Hold on. Limitations of our power. Hold on, I need to quickly... I just want to know this for starters. I want to know what I'm getting out of all this, essentially. So, hold on. Da-da-da. Activate training. He hits us, he does 9 damage. I activate Curse Seal. He does 16 down to 61. Oh, wait. No, that's like 100. No, wait, what? That was like 100 odds. Yeah, he's doing like 150 something. Oh, God. Alright, so that didn't help me much. Deactivate that. Take the inner gates. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now he's still doing the same with that as well. Although now we do way more with this sword, which is lovely. Huzzah. Okay, that didn't help very much. So none of these two apply any type of resistance buff. The only thing I've got in that is the snow. Jesus. Alright, so these two just give it a small attack buff, essentially. Well, I say small. The small and the long skill, because it gives me a couple of 100 extra if I have a weapon. But if I use my fist, it gives very little. Speaking of weapons, we need to get a hold of Rasengan at some point, because I feel like that is a one... Like, you can't spam Rasengan. Rasengan's got to cooldown. But for a one attack thing, every so often, if that does apply the boosts, that'd be really strong. That costs 50 gold off Iruka Sensei. We must get it. That is also a plan. Before that, though, gonna go visit the cat. We're gonna fight the Wither really quick. By that, I mean, I'm gonna slaughter the Wither really quick, so we're gonna make ourselves a thingy thing. Whoop. We're gonna make ourselves a Sage Scroll. Then, I don't know, come next episode, I'll do Sage training. Well, I'll show that I found the Sage, it maybe, and then, like, you know, I'll do the training off camera, because Feckles are doing it on camera. Because, it's either you go AFK for a period of time. Technically, I could do training on it. I could do, like, bat training or something while I'm waiting. So, I do have some options, but it's getting a bit annoying. No, when you slice it, the Sage training is not fun in this. Unless they've changed it in this little version, which would be lovely. But I really doubt that's what's happened. Also, right, so all of our healing water has been stolen at this point. Actually, no, I think the stuff... Well, iron and gold are gone again anyway. I was going to say, so I can't use that to heal myself really quick. Bloop. Hold the boss. What did I just see there? I just said Dragon Ball. Am I going mad? I think I'm just going mad. I thought I just saw Dragon Ball there, like... No. No, apparently not. Damn. Right, anyway, Wither, let's just fight it over here. I can't fit through there anymore. Can I? I can. Got that. I can indeed fit through there, so long as I pedal down when doing it. Cool. Wait, hold on. 40%, that'll be more than enough. All I have to do is go into 8 gates. There we are. Go in 8 gates. Summon Wither. Give him a smack. Job done. Wither ain't gonna stand up to this. No way. Also. Oh. No, I didn't mean to fall! Get lost. Well, I wanted to just slash and just kill all 3 at once there. Right, this should be far enough away though. Let's quickly get ourselves an Yellow Star. When the time comes, we'll probably have to go get more for ability. Like, I don't know how useful beacons would be in this. Try to think about that actually. I don't imagine beacons would be very helpful. Also makes me wonder how certain other jutsus would react. Right, here we go. Hello, withery boy. You want to fight? Look. Keep me up. Where are you going? Job done. That went a bit as well as I expected it would. Yeah, the weather was never going to be a challenge because we could do several hundred points of damage at once. And yeah, that was the thing. Right, anyway, moving on. So we've got this now. We have to get ourselves a bit of DNA, which I've got plenty of that. You wouldn't know it, so I don't show it technically. Right. Weathering, please stop. Also, I need it. I think I want to quickly test. I got the Rasengan. I powered up the Rasengan. I'm curious, how much does a full power Rasengan do for us? Because as it currently stands, I put chakra thingy up to max. Now, like, our chakra skill willpower is only at 20. So I imagine if we up that, it'll up the Rasengan power more. But yeah, I want to test it really quick and see how much we do. 100% on our clone. I don't imagine 8 Gate Snap would apply to that. Because I imagine it counts as like its own, it counts as Dragon Block damage. Okay, oh wait, I've got a healing move actually. 2. Wrong thing. 2, 3, 2, 1, 1. Max healing. It's not very good. Yeah, I maxed out healing thinking it might be useful because by technicality, if we do a fight, we can't use healing items. But in a tournament setting anyway. We can't use healing items, but Naruto people can technically use healing skill. The only problem is it eats into their chakra, and like, it's quite a bit for what you saw there was like, what, 300? What, like, 2, 3, 2, 1, 1. At 208, I got to 650. Yeah, it's like 250 healing. Like, I don't know, maybe putting my willpower up would increase. Would putting my willpower up increase that? I want to test that now, actually, I know for sure. But you see how much chakra it drains for the cost. It's not very efficient if you're in a fight setting where you want to maintain 100% power. So, yeah. As useful as it is that we have that skill, I don't know if it's one we'll ever get to use. Anyway, Rasengan! Did a fair bit! What was that, 1,100 nearly? Nearly 1,100. Curious. Deactivate inner gates. 1, 3, 2, 3, 1. Whoop. Yeah, no, it's the exact same. There's no difference. Cool. Okay, so that, we know for a fact her boost not applied to the Rasengan. Didn't think it would. But still, 1,000 damage from one jutsu. Not bad. Not bad. Oh. Can I use your dishwasher? I'll give you 6 silver. As payment, because I'm starting my story. Sure. I mean, I don't know if I've got any salt for it, but sure. Why not? Anyway, right, I need to go and get thingy. Oh, then they're coming in. I was gonna say, I need to go get a DNA really quick. Yep, they're going. Okay. Let's let them walk past. Oh, yeah, they're gonna give me 6 silver. Alright, cool. There we are. Yep, they'll plop away there. Yep, okay. Now we're gonna go in here, and we're gonna grab ourselves the DNA out of there. Yeah. I've got a few hidden spots. To be fair, it's more storage cupboards. Like, originally I was just gonna put a door there, regular, but I thought I'd just put, like, a ninja. Hey guys, it's literally just where I move my stuff from downstairs, upstairs. I put in safes as well so people could just access them normally. But realistically, like, it's more just I shove things in there that I don't want to keep on inventory, but, like, I don't consider it valuable enough. But it'd still be annoying if people took it, like, you know, water jutsus and stuff like that. Like, I'm never gonna care about them, but saying I don't want people taking them. Excuse me? Feck off. That's one of those ones. It's stuff technically I can spawn it back in if worse came to it. But, you know. Well, all my most valuable stuff, all that's kept in thingy. That's kept out of the way. People won't be finding that so easily. Right, anyway. Thing. We require this, DNA, Ender Pearl, and paper. Alright, let's grab that really quick. Also, put the skeleton mode. Skeleton mode's much cooler. Bloop. Oh yeah, we really missed it by the way. Yeah, we get the full one. It's not broke this time. I don't know what was up with the white one. The white one was just, like, partly there, but, like, its insides were, like, missing, so you could see me, like, through it. Now, you don't even want to know what happened to the monstrosity that I had, you know, my second go around with the snow. But yeah, this one seems to be working so far, so that's at least good. I don't know, maybe just the white one was just incomplete or something. Anyway, let's make ourselves a wee thing. Like this. Or is this in the middle? I really should ID that first, but whatever. Yeah, whatever. We got enough time. Wait, where'd my bronze go? What? I thought I had bronze. I thought I don't have any bronze, Rio. Like, I knew I had a load of silver. I didn't realize I had a stack of silver either, actually. When did that happen? I don't know. Never mind. Right, anyway, we've got the sage scroll. So now it's just a case of wait for sage we want to spawn and then go for it. Tsunadi's annoying to get because the jungle one's more annoying to fighting. Then again, Orochimaru one's not exactly a cakewalk healer, but at least I see him more than I see Tsunadi's one. I don't know if that's actually a thing or if I'm just unlucky. But either of them should be easy enough to get. Jiraiya's will take a bit more work, because I have to go look for it. But let us know in comment section, which one would you rather see me take? Because they all do the same, I don't really mind. And you might see it occasionally on my face, but like, let's be honest, if I'm getting myself covered in other stuff, like this, then you probably won't be seeing it very often anyway. But I am curious what boosts it gives, because it might give something, I guess. Like, I'm really not expecting much from it, to be honest. Like, the curse mark was a disappointment. People were saying it stacks and you get stronger. We tested it. It does an extra +2. It doesn't stack with anything. It doesn't stack with strength. It doesn't stack with dragon block or anything. It's just an extra 2. I imagine Sage Mode's going to be the same, to be honest, but we'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. Also, yeah, there's no buffs with this. It's just an extra +2. Like, I'm not quite showing it. We've already tested it. We know what it does. It just... People were saying so many things starting this. It made me think Dragon Block had a better chance than what it did, or Naruto had a better chance than what it did against Dragon Block. Because I thought certain things just stack together nicely. They don't. They don't. Certain things do. We get a weird defense buff off the system that's quite powerful. Cool. We do get a good buff off of the inner gates. When you hold a weapon. Cool. But the Naruto inner gates is broke. I don't know if that's because Naruto Dragon Block updated. And just because Naruto Dragon Block, the core and the client mod all updated. Naruto didn't. Possibly because it didn't. It's just not working because of that. I want to assume. But I have no idea. So we won't know until it gets updated again. If it gets mentioned it's a fix. Or maybe it's because it's tied in with the Naruto anime mod. It's just stopped working because of that. I have no idea. I'd have to take all the mods out and test it separately. I'm not doing that currently, so I'd love to know why it's not currently working. It would be nice. Never mind. Right, I'm thinking now, do I want to do more of the Naruto story? I beat Zabuza. That was a thing. But, like, I don't think you get anything else. Like, you get some TP points, but, like, who cares? Like, there's no point to it, is there? So, do I really want to go and do the Naruto story? We already did the Naruto story previously. It was a thing, but, you know, it's one of those, like, fighting Shikaku is a thing, but honestly, now that I've got the, you know, this, it's not going to be as hard. And even without this, I still reckon I could do probably most, if not all of it already. Because, like, our stats they're alright. I don't know if that's really enough for a Naruto thing, but we've got 2,000 odd health. And, like, does Shikaku have 2,000 or 3,000? I think Shikaku is 3,000. Like, we're already a good chunk of the way to matching Shikaku for health. So, I don't know. Oh, I really should look in the world data and see what Shikaku's strength that's set to. Because I'm pretty sure if it works the same as Dragon Block, I could technically go in and alter the rewards and the strength of all the various mobs. So technically I should be able to go in and I should be able to alter Shikaku and stuff and give him like 1,000,000 health and like 1,000,000 damage. But that'd be silly. But let me see what his health and strength and stuff currently is. For example, I know that the ogres from Otherworld, I think they're set to have like, what, 2,000 health or something? I'm pretty sure their default health strength was set to be like 500? Or it's in the hundreds anyway. Like, the ogres are always absurdly strong. They're absurdly strong, and I don't know why. Like, it takes a long time in the story mode until you catch up to where the ogres are. I don't know why the ogres in Otherworld are that strong. It's so weird. I can't remember if it's 500. I think it is, though. Like, I just know they're insanely strong. When they hit you. Which obviously people know because they get murdered by them quite regularly. Oh, anyway, enough ranting about that now. Right, well, we've got our scroll. We beat the Wither. We've had a play about. We've had our rant. Job done? Just say job done for the day. I think job done for the day. So, as I said, let us know down below. Which sagey thing shall I go for? Which Sanin shall I hunt down? I don't really mind. They're all pretty good. Although, yeah, I like all of them in other ways. So, yeah, I don't really mind which one it is, to be honest. It's whatever one you think would look best, I guess, with my face. But yeah, let us know in the comments which one you'd rather have me try out. Then we'll get that next time. We'll figure out from there where we're going. Maybe hunting tail beasts will be on the agenda soon. Who knows? I originally was going to have Yami set up already, but, you know, events delayed that. And again, like, yeah, sorry for ranting and stuff at the start, but I feel like it's something that just had to be said and addressed, because I'm going to be honest, people knew it happened, and I can't exactly just carry on and pretend it didn't happen. That would just be weird. I feel like I'm just trying to pretend it didn't happen, which make people think, like, I'm more upset about it than what I actually am. It's like, I'm annoyed about everything, but it's one of those ones that's a build-up of little things happening, and the fact that people keep just going past the rules, even with the threat of being banned. It's like, I need to follow through on that. I can't just take it easy on you, because if I take it easy on one person, then, you know, if it's an example forward for other folk, it makes them think I'm being unfair towards them. Where, oh, they've got to treat everyone equally in that regard. So, if people could just not break the rules, that'd be great. Like, if people just play the game, let's play the game normal. Oh, whatever. Anyway, I had my rant. We're all good for the most part. We'll see how people are. Might try redoing the tournament at some point in the future. Whether I stream it or whether I just do a video, I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out from there. But anyway, though, people, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the show. We're back in business. We shall continue growing, getting some more power, and we'll see where it leads us this time around, eh? But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. See you all next time for more Naruto Block C. Go! Bye, everybody. Also, just want to say a quick thank you to all of the channel members for the extra support. And a special thank you and shout out to our elite members, the Johnny members, Austin Quinsonberry, It's Ender Steve PE, Yato Gods, Leo Lalonde, Jester Phoenix, Marshall F, Javis Baker, and Metro Guy 4949, and our ANBU members, Robert Scimeca, Rapids Rug, Shadow Wolf, Eragon, Breanne Randolph, Killer Ideal Bot, and Arkham Knight 400. Thank you all very much for the extra awesome support.